Hey guys, like I said in my previous video, here are the 6 new head coaches in the NFL. Let's get right into them. Jacksonville, the only team to hire from within. They hired their offensive line coach, Doug Marrone. I like the fit because he knows the offense. Actually, he knows the whole team. And like I said, he's an offensive-minded guy. That's what they need right now. That offense needs to get back on track. Bortles took a big step back. The running backs didn't do a whole lot. The receivers weren't as good as they could have been. Line wasn't as good as it could have been. So with a guy like this who knows the offense, knows the best players on the offense, he can get them back on track. Only concern I have is when he was the head coach for Buffalo, he resigned after almost making the playoffs in his second year. So something you got to look out for. But other than that, I think it's a really good hire. Vance Joseph, Miami's defensive coordinator to Denver. I like it. And like I said, with Jacksonville, except for the defense. That's where Denver's strength's going to lie. Denver, their pass defense was great. Their run defense, not so much. They were ranked 28th in the NFL. When you have a defense with a Von Miller, with an Aqib Talib, with a TJ Ward, you're going to have a great pass defense. However, that run defense, you got some solid players along the line and the linebackers. It should not have been ranked 28th. This guy's going to get them back on track and get them back in, I'll say the top 15 in rushing, because I don't know. But I'm going to say top 15 in rushing at the least. So I like the fit with this. Now, you could say, well, what about the offense? Like I said, the strength of Denver is the defense. And when your strength takes a big step back, you need to do everything you can to improve that. Sometimes that means hiring a defensive-minded guy. So again, I like the pick. Sean McDormand, and I'm sorry if I said that name wrong, went to Buffalo, Panthers defensive coordinator for from 2011 to 2016. I'm a little iffy about this because really I don't know what needs to improve in Buffalo more, their defense or their offense. Now, the big question is, what do you do about Tyrod Taylor? That's what he has to figure out. What do you do about Tyrod Taylor? Are you going to keep him or are you going to release him? Personally, I think you should keep him. I think he is your starting quarterback. He's a very solid quarterback. He's a very solid guy. I don't know what's going on in Buffalo, but I would keep him. But I'm not the guy that makes the decision. So he needs to figure that out. Who's going to be their starting quarterback? Also, what needs to be improved in the defense and what needs to be improved in the offense? That's what he's going to have to figure out. Now, I don't know what needs to be improved more. Defense or the offense? That's what I said before. So I'm not sure about this hire, but you know what I'm going to do? After the season, I'm going to go through the head coaching hires again and tell you how they did this season. Because on this one, I'm just not sure. Because Buffalo, it's so hard to predict them. It's really hard to predict them. So this one, I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know at the end of the next year. LA Rams with Sean McVay, the youngest head coach in the history of the NFL, and the offensive coordinator for the Washington Redskins. This is another one where I'm not sure because he's so young. But I do like the offensive-minded. That's what they need right now. Gurley needs to get back on track. That line needs to protect Gurley and Goff. Goff needs to prove that he's a franchise guy. And these receivers have to get better. Also, they need to re-sign Kenny Britt. I'm saying that right now. They need to re-sign Kenny Britt. 1,000 yards last year, you re-sign him. So, I like the offensive-minded. Not so sure. He's young, so he just turned 31, so again, this is one I'm going to have to get back at the end of the year. The LA Chargers with Anthony Lynn. He actually was the interim head coach for Buffalo for the last game of the year, and I'm surprised Buffalo did not keep him. I'm surprised they did not keep him because he got the most out of that offense. He got the most out of the offense. Again, he got the most out of Buffalo's offense. And Buffalo had some talented players. And he got them to work. He got them to work. So LA, they got a really... Oh, the Chargers, they got a really good... They got a really good guy that can get the most out of his players. And can he attribute the success he had as a coordinator to the success as a head coach? And that's the question for a lot of these guys. That's the question for Joseph, for McDormand, for McVay. Can he do that? With a team like the Chargers that still has talented guys on the offensive side of the ball, I think he can. I think this is a really good fit for the Chargers. I like the hire. And finally, San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, I really do like this hire. One, he's the son of Mike Shanahan, so that should tell you something. He knows, so that should tell you something. He's his son, and he's learned from him. Now, sometimes it doesn't mean to success. Take a look at Don Shula's son. You'll know what I'm talking about. But Kyle, he was a really good offensive coordinator for a lot of teams. For Atlanta, he helped get them to the Super Bowl. He helped turn Ryan into an MVP. Jones had one heck of a year. Probably the best 2D backfield in the NFL. I really like this hire. Because right now, San Francisco, first thing he has to figure out, who's your quarterback? Who's going to be your quarterback? Figure it out. And I think with the way he does with quarterbacks, he'll find the right guy. All right. Those are the 6 new head coaches. And like I said in my previous video, I'm going to take a little break because I know you guys are starting to get annoyed by me. And I got schoolwork to focus on. So, let you guys know when I'm going to do a new video. Probably going to be analyzing the running backs. So I'm going to try and do that before the Combine. I'll try and do that before the Combine. Analyze the running backs. I'll talk to Sam about it. So, yeah. Even though he's not going to be in that video, he will be helping me out with these evaluations and my mock draft. Alright. See you guys next time.